Hey guys, today I want to show you how to make this gorgeous buttercream couture cake. Pearls and ruffles and all kinds of beautiful soft creations have been made out of fondant for a few years now, and I thought it was about time to jazz up the buttercream cake and give it this gorgeous couture look. So the first thing I've gone ahead and done is cut, filled and crumb coated both of our cakes. And now I'm going to start with the top cake and do a smooth finish on the sides and top. To help me with this, I'm going to use another 6-inch round cake plate, rest it on top and just make sure it's lined up around the cake. And now all I'm going to do is just fill in the sides between those two cake plates. And remember, if you need any help getting up to this stage, you can check out our other tutorials. I've added the links below. And now all we want to do is scrape it back to those cake plates. All I'm going to do is lift off my cake plate, start by pulling any excess of our buttercream into the center, and then apply a nice coat on top. Starting in the center and just easing my way out. Now I'm going to take my large scraper and just pull in towards the center, pulling at a bit of a curve. And now I'm just going to pop this into the fridge for about 15 to 20 minutes before we can trim up the side. And now I'm just going to go around and trim off any excess. Now I've gone ahead and added a little bit of this plain buttercream colour into a piping bag with a coupler, and that way we can reserve it for our flower centre as well as our pearls. The rest I've turned into a beautiful shade of pale pink, and I've used that to crumb coat my bottom tier. I'm now going to place that onto a 9-inch round cake plate. And remember, with all of our tutorials, we always have a full list of everything you need in the description box below to make these cakes. At this stage, I'm going to go ahead and stack our cakes. So we need to place some dowels into the bottom tier, measuring how long the dowels need to be and trimming them up to size. Placing our dowels into the cake. And then just place a little bit of buttercream onto the top of the cake to adhere our top tier. Once our cakes are stacked, I've gone ahead and placed some of our pink buttercream into a piping bag with a 406 piping tip. Now that's a large petal tip, and if you can't find that, you can also use a 125. And now I'm going to place my piping tip resting against the cake with the largest bit at the back and the thinnest bit at the front. And all we're going to do is just wriggle up and come up and stop. Now I'm not looking for these ruffles to be picture perfect. I don't want every single one of them to start at the bottom and end at the top. I want to have it where some of them just go part way up, some of them start from the top down, and just get lots of variety in these. Now when you're doing ones from the top, you want to turn your piping tip around so that the thinnest part is what you see. And remember, the more variety, the better. Now we're not quite done with our pink yet. After we've done our cake, I'm going to place a large piece of parchment paper onto a flower nail. Using a 104 piping tip, I'm just going to gently pipe some large petals, not trying to connect them up in the centre. Working my way around, just wriggling as I go, just give it a light wriggle. That's one row. Come in a little bit and do the same. And that's our petals. Then I have my plain buttercream with a number 8 tip. I'm just going to squeeze into the centre and create a little centre for our flower. Now I'm going to transfer this to a cookie sheet and let it set up in the fridge for about 15 minutes. Now while that's chilling in the fridge, I'm going to go ahead and pipe some beautiful pearl strands onto this cake. Now you may have seen all of these beautiful soft ruffles and pearls and very couture looking cakes a lot in fondant. But you guys know how obsessed I am with buttercream, and I'm always looking for ways to take great ideas of fondant cakes and turn them into something with this super sweet frosting. So I'm going to take my natural coloured buttercream with a number 8 round piping tip. I'm just going to work on the sides first and then loop over the top. Just squeezing a dollop and release, squeeze another dollop and release. And now for the final touch, I'm just going to add a little bit of extra buttercream. Take my flour that's been setting in the fridge and gently press it onto the cake. Now the last thing I'm going to do is place this cake back into the fridge in its entirety, just so that it can set up nice and firm, especially that gorgeous flower. You want to make sure that your room is nice and cool at all times when you have a buttercream cake. Cakes that are made with butter can't stay out at a hot temperature, so either an air-conditioned room or a fridge, particularly if it's summer. Happy caking, guys! I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I really enjoy making beautiful buttercream cakes to share with you guys. Give us a thumbs up if you liked this lesson and subscribe to our channel for more cakes like this.